Hey everybody, this is some older footage from my second trip out with my Inspire 1 Pro drone. It's a spot along the south shore of the Great Salt Lake near Salt Lake City, and the location itself is known as Black Rock, and the rock in front of you is in fact the Black Rock. So this was in January, probably mid-January of 2016. Not long after getting the drone, and it was a little on the cold side, but not ridiculously cold. And, obviously heading sort of west as with the setting sun, right around about 5 p.m., give or take. Now I'm looking sort of east towards the Salt Lake Marina. And it's not a terribly impressive sight, as you can see. It's not a huge marina. Looking sort of northeast, that's Antelope Island. And here I am, sort of riding along, sort of following the railroad tracks, and that's US 80. To the left, and I'm probably a little closer to US 80 than I should be. I'm still about 300 feet away. It probably looks closer than I actually am, but still, I was probably a little closer to that than I probably should have been. And again, this was only my second day out flying the drone. And even though it's rush hour, you can see the traffic is not terribly heavy along here. This stretch of road is doesn't have a great variation in traffic level between rush hour and other times of the day. Heading back east towards the Black Rock. This location is about 10 miles from the Salt Lake International Airport, so it was certainly legal to fly here. Although later on, I saw the placement of a fictitious helipad on the side of the mountain, and I'll maybe point that out when you see the mountain again. But there is no helipad there, it's just a pretend one. So basically, you can't fly there anymore without asking for permission. So here's one of the sort of many streams that feed into the lake. This portion of the lake is kind of frozen over, but the main body of it, being, pretty heavy salt water, more brackish than the ocean, typically doesn't freeze over. So heading back towards the Black Rock, and a lot of people like to climb to the top of it. It's not a terribly high climb or anything. So I come in, and there was a couple of girls kind of standing there, and as you'll see, I get a little closer, and they're kind of waving and taking pictures of me, of the drone actually. Here we are. So I move in a little closer, and then I kind of waggle the wings of the drone, and they obviously notice that, so they know I see them. There's where I do the waggle. And I can't think of the name of that island there. So this is kind of the second time I fly along towards the west along the railroad tracks. And although I'm a bit further away from US 80, I am flying higher, still below the 400-foot maximum elevation, but probably not a good idea given the fact that, traffic and emergency helicopters could be flying along the interstate. So again, this is something I've learned since then. Though if a helicopter had been flying along, I would have heard it and been able to respond. So, thanks for watching.